What's up, guys? It's Michael here.
And I'm Anthony.
And we're here to talk about the best fighting game on the market right now.
You are way too hyped for this.
I was hyped last video. I have to be hyped just as much for this video, if not more. I have more reason to be hyped.
Oh, I mean, you did get your fighting game of the century.
Oh my god, I have so many fighting games that came out like this year for me. I feel like this was the year for Michael fighting games. Like I'm blessed.
I mean, I don't know why we're making this video before Smash, but all right.
Because Smash requires a different type of expertise that me and you don't have.
Just say it.
Therefore, we shouldn't try to critique it on a basis that makes no sense for us, for our purposes.
You know what? Fine. I'm not even gonna.
Like, Sonic Fox made a really good point about this. It's like, it's not a traditional fighting game, and there's nothing wrong with it not being a traditional fighting game. It requires just enough, if not more, skill to play Smash than everything else, so I'm not going to be able to critique it on the same level I do for, like, other games that I'm actually somewhat competent in.
Alright, that's fair. We'll take your word for that.
Alright, so you know why we're here. We made a video about 2 years ago discussing what was the best fighting game that was out right now so you can actually go purchase. Now, this includes everything that's out. Like, anything that is currently made in the last, I would say, 3 or 4 years.
Yes, this does include those Japanese fighting games that only had, like, a week worth of exposure.
This includes just about, like, everything in this current gen of fighters, so yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Way too many, actually.
Yeah, I think there's been like a whole explosion. Not a fetishism explosion, but an explosion nevertheless of fighting games. Yeah. I love that clip. That clip is so good.
It is one of the better things about that game.
Speaking of that game is not one of the best fighting games on the market right now.
That game is fighting game junk food.
It is. Straight up. God. It's like,
I find it inoffensive personally.
It really is.
But there's a reason we ain't seen it in tournaments yet.
I think they had like a tournament where it got launched, but after that, there wasn't a whole bunch of like tournament.
Like, you don't see a whole bunch of combo videos for this game.
Nah, I saw one. It was for, I think, Romance posted it, I think. That's because he loves SNK anyway, so of course he was going to do a combo video. I mean, fundamentally, it's not a bad game. It's just not, I think it's weird.
It's just simple.
It's simple, really, but then like it has like some complexity to it.
On like how to juggle moves.
Yeah, that's probably the part that takes some time. But other than that, like it's a weird game. Like, I can't even like on one hand, it's super easy to pick up and play. The other hand, I'm like, well, how can I do this combo the way he did it? Because Kukri, you fight the boss, like, I'm like, how is he doing this? He doing like 3 and 4 wall bounces and stuff.
Yeah, because he's a boss character.
Kukri might be my favorite boss character ever. Like, he is the best fighting game villain, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like,
his purpose was simple.
Very simple. I'm gonna take all these girls and this one man who will become a girl because magic. And yeah, we're going to use you all to take your energy, and I'm going to turn this into like the real world, and bam.
I mean, that's what he said, but really he just wanted a fetish mansion, but
Fetish mansion. He had noble goals, sir. I need you to, respect his goals.
Yeah, I mean, scantily clad women is a pretty noble goal. I get that. Especially since they brought Charmy into this.
Oh god, that's like the best. Well, besides Fem Terry, like, Charmy making an appearance was so good. Like, I missed her so much. She's really good.
Charmy is the best wife, and I will argue.
She got the best butt too. Like, she thick.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go that far, but that's true.
I mean, there's been pictures already of her.
Maybe we should go to the next game.
All right, so let's see. What else came out? Oh yeah,
Blade Strangers?
The Blade Stranger. Your review was so spot on. When you talk about the story mode for it, was hilarious.
Mean, that's
the Blade Stranger. Need to find the Blade Stranger so you can have another Blade Stranger. That was so good
because it's true.
I died laughing. That was so funny.
The title is the story.
Yeah, pretty much.
We need a Blade Stranger
because we need a Blade Stranger
because we need one. If we don't have one, I mean, nothing will really happen, but I mean, it's nice to have a Blade Stranger.
I think the mechanics for that game were interesting, and I thought like how it plays was interesting, and I think they did some really cool like things with simplifying a combat system but still making it like robust. I think the characters are the problem with that game.
I think the movement is the problem.
Well, that too. It does feel weird the way it moves. That
game feels heavy as hell.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I was being fair in that review, but that game feels heavy.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't imagine playing on the Switch. Like,
oof.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy it there.
Nah, that's not the place for that.
That game feels heavy. It's pretty unbalanced, which, you know, you take that for what you will.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's a unique game. And it's not even saying that in a really pretentious way. It's like, it's really unique. Like, it has a very niche type of like feel to it.
It has ideas that I can see being put into other games, just a bit more refined.
Yeah. I mean, it took a long time to develop this game too. I think it's been developed for like almost 2 years now.
I mean, every now and again I pick it up and I play a few rounds. Online for it's pretty dead, but still. Yeah. My boy Shovel Knight's in there.
So that makes it the best game, man. Remember you said that? That was a quotable? Any game Shovel Knight in is the best game? So you heard it first, guys. So I'm pretty sure at the end of this, he's going to say that Blade Stranger is his favorite fighting game out right now. Because of Shovel Knight.
Sure. that's what we'll go with.
All right, let's move on to, let's see what else came out this year. Or just patches that are big games. Oh, Undying Birth.
Oh,
the re-release.
Latest?
Yes. Uniest. That game is that's still my favorite anime fighter to this
Honestly,
day.
that game's that re-release was just a patch with some characters.
It was, cool. it was, and I was very grateful to get it.
My favorite character in the last game got buffed, so I'm happy.
I enjoy all the new characters except for Miku. Is that her name?
Oh, she is trash.
She is so.
She is moe trash.
She is moe trash. She is moe lolly trash.
Like, if you play her story and you sat through it and you were interested, I fear for you and your sanity.
Yeah. But yeah, actually playing it's pretty fun and satisfying, honestly.
I'm glad there's still a scene for it too.
Yeah.
Because it's good.
It's really good. I think the scene has increased tremendously over the last like 6 months or so because of the tournament has been getting more people playing it.
Yeah.
And I think since Blaze Blue hasn't been as popular as it used to be, people are starting to switch over to another game and people are like, oh, this actually is good. Speaking of Blaze Blue, we might want to talk about that one too.
Oh yeah, Blaze Blue cross tag battle.
Oh god, that game is like that is anime like pizza.
That game
that's fast food.
I don't know if it's fast. I would just call it a mountain of sugar.
Like, it does have complexity to it. It does have like higher level stuff to it, but it's still like you can jump in and play that game.
This is the most degenerate anime game I've played in a long time.
I think it actually encourages you to be a degenerate too with that what's that tag system called when you can have both people in at the same time? I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name of that mechanic. But,
I don't know.
But yeah, you could like have I think it's active something.
Active tag battle. They
got some dumb name for it.
I'm going to be really straight with you.
Okay.
I have learned so little about what this game does and what it's about.
Just pick
and
Ruby.
I've still been successful.
Just pick Ruby.
It don't matter who you pick as long as you don't pick Lynn.
Yikes. I mean, Weiss isn't all that great either.
That used to be true.
I haven't played it since the patch came out.
She is dumb now too.
She is? Oh
yes.
Man, let's have you boot that game back up.
Yes. She ain't dumb.
She ain't been dumb.
Oh no.
She's dumber.
She's dumber.
Okay.
She dumb. Yukiko done got dumb. Igus is dumb. Mitsuru, they smartened her a bit, but she's still dumb. Ragna dumb. They all just dumb. One of the dumbest characters. He got one change and it was nothing significant. I don't even remember what the change was. He's still dumb.
Who?
Gordo.
Oh, yeah.
They made Ruby less dumb and they were just like, she's dead. She's done. Wow. It's over. Like, no, she's still pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Her combos still work.
So what do you think about the game overall? Like, do you think it's
it's fun as hell.
A quality fighting game?
I don't know about quality.
Oh, yikes.
It's fun as hell, but if you would have asked me if I thought it was well made and well tuned and balanced and stuff like that, I'd be like, this ain't the game for that. This is the game where you want to get away from that.
I mean, as a fighter though,
I like it.
On the surface level, like
it's fun. I think people should play it. I think that people can jump in and have some fun. This game is fun. Now, first and foremost, this game will say that it is fun. Now, if you start thinking too deep about this game, it's not going to be. But if you just play it,
play it, fun. It's very fun.
And the one big problem it had with me was that the fact that life bars drain like a snap of a finger.
Man, one combo down.
But then I realized that's part of its appeal because it doesn't overstay its welcome per round. Yeah. So, all right.
I think that the only drawback to this game is that you're not going to be able to go to another fighter and you're not going to be able to transfer your skills from this game to another game, honestly. No. Like, if you thought you were going to be good at Udius because you played Blaze Cross Tag Battle.
That works vice versa.
Yeah, like, don't... Yeah, because people who play Unius and start playing this, they have a hard time transitioning.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of translates is how Unius doesn't really have the ABC system. Mm-hmm. That's really it. You can go from any button to any other button as long as you haven't already pressed it. Yeah. That's the only thing that you will be able to transfer.
But, yeah, don't think you're going to be good at other anime fighters because you're good at Blaze Cross Tag Battle. Like, it doesn't even work anywhere like that.
To emphasize, I am god-awful with Jin and Blaze Blue, but he is my main.
He is godlike in that game.
He is my main in this game.
He's like one of the best anchors in that game.
Man. Anchor with 5 bars, it's a wrap.
Okay, let's go to... What else came out this year?
Fighting EX Later.
My heart is in this game. Like, my spirit is in this community. Like, I'm so in love with this game. Like, even though the online for it currently is kind of like non-existent, it still have a really good tournament presence, and I think that it's only going to evolve more as time goes on because they're still patching things, adding stuff, they're tweaking it. They're doing a really good job of being transparent.
They're bringing over Terry Bogard.
Oh, that was so to expect. Like, how did that happen without it leaking? Like, that stuff, like, usually stuff like that leaks prior. And the fact that did not leak, I'm shocked.
I mean, it's only 5 of them working. If it leaked, they all know who did it.
You're right. You're right. Arika's team is very, 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 very small. And the fact they're able to...
That's probably not 5. It's more like 8.
I would say it's probably like 20 at best.
Yeah, and they all know each other. If
they probably do.
Leaked, it don't take nothing but 5 minutes to find out who did it.
They probably in a group chat.
Fire them. Sue them. Nah. Indie stuff don't leak that easily.
Yeah. This is probably one of my favorite indie fighting games. Like, it plays really well. I mean, it's a little jank in certain places, but overall, it's just really, it brings back that whole 90s, early 2000s fighting game experience that a lot of people still want.
Yeah, if you were part of that era, or if you enjoyed that era, I mean, I think everyone should at least give this game a try.
Yeah, and it's been on sale pretty often, too. I think it's a really quality game, too. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will continue to be the evangelist for this game as long as I possibly can and sing its praises so often. So all right, I think we covered like just about all the major stuff. I mean, there's Tekken 7.
We got one more.
What? Dragon Ball. Oh, how do we forget that big game? God,
that's why I just groaned.
That gargantuan game.
I remembered it.
Like, okay, on a fundamental level, on a strictly objective level, Dragon Ball FighterZ is really good of a fighting game.
And it's not as simple as I initially thought it would be, but dear Lord.
Dear Lord.
Playing it has been one of the most stressful things I have done this year.
Even more stressful than other games you've played?
Yes.
Wow.
I stand by that. It's fun for a while. I'm not going to say that it's not fun, but I enjoy playing it in person so much more than I could ever fathom playing it online.
Yeah.
Like, I have decided I'm just not going to go back to it online. I love this game. But the online scene is so bad.
How bad we talking?
So you know how this is supposed to be a 60 frame game? Mm-hmm. You might as well play it like it's a 30.
Yikes! No, thank you.
The online infrastructure, like I get it. Sometimes connections are bad, but in a game this fast paced, where a lot of things determine on how well you can block things and how well you can react to things, lag feels especially terrible in a game this fast. So, yeah, I'm good. If you want to play me, I'll definitely play you offline, but online, I'm decent. Y'all got this.
Y'all got this? Okay, so let's get to the ending portion of this, which will be like our pick for like the best game out right now, and then like a runner-up.
My pick is Street Fighter V Arcade Edition.
What? How could you? It has no defensive options. The roster's terrible. There's no single player content. It has
the most defensive option, blocking.
There's no there's no footsies. What were you doing? There's no the story mode you have to download. What are you talking about? It didn't have arcade mode when it came out.
Has it now? Download it. Game has footsies. You just don't know how to play.
Yikes.
What good characters?
Yeah, I love the roster for Street Fighter V.
I'm not even going to pretend that whole fight money thing exists for characters anymore. Let's just stop that.
I mean, it don't exist for this season.
It really
once AE came out, that stuff was done. Like,
yeah. Let's kill that. Yeah, you gotta buy characters. But if you get the arcade edition, you get all of season 1 and 2 for free.
Yeah, it's been on sale like every day.
Every tournament is on sale.
Yeah.
The costumes are on sale. The game is on sale. The deluxe, all of that's on sale. Okay? They want you to buy this game, and I strongly suggest that people do. This is currently the fighting game I go to when I want to play a fighting game and I want to play against people. Is the online the best? Not even close. But I find it so much more tolerable than some others that I may or may not have mentioned.
So where's your runner-up?
No, I'm not going to count Tekken 7 as a runner-up. That game came out last year.
I mean, if you still play it.
That'd be like third.
Okay, so
runner-up. My runner-up is going to be your first. And that will be Soul Calibur 6. Soul Calibur 6
feels...
It's so good.
I will go into...
so good.
I'm going to so much detail.
The only reason I don't put it at first is because I'm really bad at it. And that's not the game's fault. I just feel less comfortable playing this game than I do at Street Fighter V.
I think you're just not that adept at 3D fighters because you play way more anime fighters.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's really hard to transition from anime air dashing to 3D playing and sidestepping and stuff.
Yeah,
that's two different worlds.
So weird, man.
Yeah,
a third plane. That's so crazy.
It's a crazy idea.
That's so crazy. All right, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna say my runner up first. And it would have to be Marvel Infinite, that cursed game. And this was really tough. Really tough.
That game ugly.
Okay, I get it.
And there's no X-Men.
I don't even care.
Whoa, sir. There's no X-Men.
But
there's
Gamora.
No Doom.
But Gamora, though, I love her.
That's not an X-Man.
Exactly. She's one of my favorite Marvel women.
But Wolverine.
I hate Wolverine.
Functions.
Okay, so aside from all the criticism, I think Marvel Infinite has the best fighting game engine out for a 2D fighting game. It's so seamless. I love being able. I don't feel like I'm ever at a point man, what can I do in this situation? I'm wait a minute, just tag them in. The mix-ups, the mixies are so real. the layers and the stuff you can do.
He said mixies.
I did. That's my leave my mixies alone. That's my thing now. But anyway, like I feel like Marvel Infinite just got a really bad rap because it is presentation wise it's kind of ugly, but everything else about the game, as far as like playing it, there's nothing like that on the market. There's nothing like Marvel Infinite that comes close to it.
It ugly.
I get that. But everybody ain't ugly in that game. Like, you seen Venom? Venom looks great in that game.
I can't argue that.
Like he looks, and he plays good too.
All I can argue is that he's not Wolverine.
I'm glad that you said that because I like Venom more than Wolverine, so it was a kind of a good thing for me. And it has the best Strider ever. Like that Strider in that game is better than any Strider that's ever come in any other like crossover game. Like.
He ain't Wolverine.
I'm glad. I don't even like Wolverine.
All right. But hear me out.
Okay.
He's also not Magneto.
I don't like Magneto either.
You hate Marvel.
I don't. I love Marvel. That's why I bought the game, the special edition, with the figures. Because they gave me Mega Man X. Like, I love him.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool, dope Mega Man.
Like, and then the extra costumes are kind of like, why y'all just didn't put them in the game regularly? But yeah,
I won't lie, the only reason I didn't get the special edition is because it's my birthday gift.
And the Infinity Stones were garbage. Like, that was, oh god, that was so bad.
The figures.
The figures are pretty damn good. Like, I had to have those. Like, I needed those in my life. So, yeah, I think that Marvel Infinite, just on a technical level, is probably the most creative fighting game that you can possibly play right now. Like, if you want to, like, do silly stuff, like, maybe I should do this. Like, just trying stuff is fun. Like, you can sit all day and make up these weird, crazy scenarios.
Which I've done. And
it's like, wow, you just keep going with that. Like, I love games like that. If the creativity you can put in a game is unmatched. So, that's my runner-up. But, Anthony already, dropped a preview of my number one game, which is Soul Calibur 6.
I'm gonna let him go.
Oh my god, you don't even know why do I even start with this game? First of all, like, the presentation is so good. Like, it's so good. Like, they went all out. They brought back so many cool characters that people love, except for maybe a few, like Cassandra, but who cares? I mean, I've always been a Sophia main anyway, so seeing her come back and be incredible is great. The customization of the game, I mean, even right now, it's kind of bare bones with the amount of stuff you can put on the characters, but there's so much you can do with it. Like, I've been making characters for this game came out. Like, I've been just making alternate costumes for my characters. And then there's 2 story modes. Like, there's endless amounts of single player content in this game. Like, I think for people who want that old school experience that Soul Calibur used to give you with the single player modes, this game definitely has it in spades. And then, like, the actual combat, like, they refined it. It's so quick and fast paced, and oh god, like, everything about it, they just did such a great job. But it's because the guy who was working on Tekken 7 is working on this game. So of course, because Tekken 7 is a gorgeous game and it plays great. It would have been my runner up had Marvel Infinite never came into existence. So yeah, Soul Calibur is just like everything I possibly want in a Soul Calibur game, it gave me. Like, I can't ask for more, honestly. I mean, I could ask for more, but if I didn't get it, I would still feel overly fulfilled by playing this game. Like, it's just so good. Like, the new mechanics are good. They made Soul Charge matter again. They put Guard Impact in the game without costing meter.
But we don't have all the classic characters.
We got the main ones.
And 2B.
Oh god, 2B is that's such a good pick.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I mean, if they put Noctis in Tekken 7, putting 2B in Soul Calibur just makes sense, honestly.
I won't argue this. As I too enjoy 2B in this game.
Like, I am so ready to make a 9S like alt. Like, it's going down. Like, I can't wait. Yeah, Soul Calibur 6 is the best fighting game on the market right now. It is. It does what any great fighting game should do, which is capture the hearts of casuals and hardcore people. If you can do that, then you're a great game. And I think a lot of games aren't able to do that sometimes. Sometimes they sway to one side more than the other. I think this game has a good balance of both.
Damn, okay. I just thought mine was fun. You over here talking about single player content.
Well, because a lot of games don't have it.
Okay.
All right, so that is our episode of the best fighting game on the market. What do you guys think? Do you think that we forgot some, like Tekken 7 or Guilty Gear was Rev 2 or some other obscure game?
We really didn't forget. It's just that we'll be here all day if we talk about each and every game.
Yeah, there's so many games. I mean, there's Injustice 2 that neither one of us played. So yeah, you disagree with our picks? I'm pretty sure a lot of you already do. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people who probably listen is probably like, what about Smash? So yeah, let us know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with all your friends and people and argue. And yeah, we will see you next time.
This is your end.